Alright, cricket fans, let's talk about what we just witnessed today between West Indies and Scotland in the T20 World Cup, because this match had more layers than the scorecard shows. At first glance, you'll see West Indies winning comfortably. But trust me, this game was closer than it looks. West Indies batted first, and honestly, the start was not what you'd expect from a team known for explosive power. The power play was slow, wickets fell early, and for a moment it felt like Scotland had actually figured them out. That's where the real story begins. Then came Shimron Hetmyer, and this is where momentum completely flipped. He didn't panic, he didn't try to hit every ball out of the ground. He absorbed pressure, picked his moments, and once he settled in, the Scotland bowlers suddenly had no answers. That innings was pure game awareness, not flashy for the sake of it, but destructive at exactly the right time. By the end, West Indies crossed into a total that didn't look massive on paper, but on this surface, it was always going to be challenging. Now let's talk about Scotland's chase, because this is where their biggest lesson lies. Scotland actually started with intent. They weren't reckless, they rotated strike, and for a decent portion of the innings, they were right in the game. If you were watching live, you'd know this was not a lost cause. But T20 cricket is brutal. One bad phase, and the game is gone. And that phase arrived when Romario Shepherd stepped in. That over completely crushed Scotland's hopes. Once those wickets fell, the pressure multiplied, the required rate jumped, and suddenly Scotland were playing catch up instead of playing cricket. From that point onward, it wasn't about skill anymore, it was about damage control. Now, here's my honest opinion. West Indies didn't just win because of power, they won because they handled pressure better. That's something they haven't always done well in past tournaments. This win will boost their confidence massively, especially in a tight group. But let's not write Scotland off. Yes, they lost. Yes, the margin looks big. But Scotland showed enough today to prove they belong at this level. Their bowling early on was disciplined, their batting didn't collapse immediately, and that's a positive sign. Where they lost the match was the middle overs. Too many dot balls, not enough boundary options, and once panic set in, the game slipped away quickly. If Scotland can fix just two things, better shot selection in the middle overs and tighter death bowling, they can still surprise teams in this tournament. And that's the beauty of the T20 World Cup. One good match can change everything. So, my prediction: West Indies look strong, but not unbeatable. Scotland are dangerous, but only if they play fearless cricket and stop respecting big names too much. Now, I want to know from you, do you think Scotland can bounce back in the next match, or is West Indies already sending a warning to the rest of the group? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you enjoy real match breakdowns like this, and subscribe because this World Cup is just getting started.